everybody else is putting their stop losses up here. I don't want to be part of that group, so that's why I'm still favoring the buy side. I want to see that get cleaned up. Do you trade the Russell? I don't even look at the Russell. I'm good. I'm straight. Y'all got it, but I'm good over here. I'm good. I'm watching this down close candle. I want to see if there's any support in that. We're went into this small little consolidation.
All right.
The Russell was crazy. I've known people. I think there's one or two people in Discord who trade the Russell, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine with the Nasdaq. I don't even look at the Russell, so I can't even tell you how it moves. I have no interest in it.
So the person who you hear, all right. So the person who you hear in the background, right? That's my mentor named Tremaine Trades. So I trade live, but I still go to his Discord because I pay for it, and I still try to get game. I still trying to get information, and so for you guys to see the transparency, like I trade by myself, right? But I still get other people's biases, right? Because I'm still learning, right? I'm not saying I know everything. Right, that's why I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly paying for information, right? So you guys can, but yeah.
First 30 minutes pass. See what liquidity is still left on the table. See if we had kind of like
I'm about to do my charting right now.
So. What liquidity still remains? Who do we attack and whatnot? So those are all things that I'll look at once the opening range is completed. But for the next 8 minutes, still wanting to see if Nasdaq can get above this civvy.
So like I said, I'm about to start, right? So when I start, I usually find a new week opening, the new week opening gaps or new day opening gaps.
Absolutely. Enjoyed how you reprice.
Right. That's what I do. That's the first thing I look for.
There probably won't be any Discord promos soon. I just did one for Black Friday for the yearly access. So I don't plan on doing any Discord promo codes or anything like that anytime soon.
We got all-time highs up here. So it's by side.
But compared to what everybody else is charging, the price is reasonable, especially for the content and the community.
This is all-time highs, right? So when it's at all-time highs, that's the draw. That's the draw until price action shows you otherwise, right? So until price action shows you otherwise, the high is the draw.
I'm always active in there. Like a lot of people try to DM me on Instagram and Twitter. I really don't open my DMs on those social media platforms. I don't have my Instagram notifications even turned on.
So I found my new week opening gap. I found my new day opening gap. Now I'm going to the 15-minute time frame because I already know we're bullish, right? But I'm going to see what levels are mitigated, what levels aren't mitigated.
But in the Discord, I'm always active. I'm always chatting it up with the gang in there. So it's the best way to ask me questions or get in contact with me and whatnot.
So I see we just swept highs, but we got, let me go to 1 minute. So we got, oh my God, look at those.
Just consolidating.
Look at that. Oh my God, look at these relative highs. This is like a magnet right here. This is like a magnet. Right?
Again, I prefer to see that buy side get tagged before 9:30. That's like best case scenario for me.
I said it right before he said it. That's what I mean about being in Discord and try to beat your mentors to saying things, right? It's just so you can see it first.
Micro rollover. I look at the.
So I see this unmitigated zone right here.
Whenever I switch contracts, I look at the open interest. If open interest is higher in the next contract month, then I'll trade that. So what I like to do is go to Google. Let me see if I can do this.
I found the nearest 15-minute bullish order block right here. This is the nearest. Coupled with a little baby fair value, a 15-minute fair value gap right here. me notate that.
So we do this.
15-minute fair value.
So what I do? Google NQ open interest. I always use the CME group. Open that. And then the December contract. Okay. Some people look at the volume. You can do that. But open interest, where is it at? Total volume, clearly there's still more volume in the December contract. Right there. So until that switches, a lot of people use that. But I like the open interest. Clearly there's way more open interest in the December contract instead of the March contract. So when this number for the March contract is higher than this number, then I'll trade the March contract. But for now, there's still way more volume.
Right now, so check this out. We created a market structure shift, right? So you see this is a clean market structure shift because of consolidation, break below. It broke below all of these lows right here. Market structure shift, right? Coupled with 2 fair value gaps. But this is on a smaller time frame, right? You don't want to get picked up, right? If you go to a 5-minute, see, we're actually creating bearish P rates on the way down. We're actually respecting all bullish. We're actually respecting all bullish candles. We're respecting it all the way down, right? So I'm looking at. So this zone right here is a 15-minute fair value gap, but there's this zone is already mitigated a little bit, right? There's right here. It's a 5. It's coupled with another 5-minute order block right here. Let me draw that out right here. Let me change the color of it so I know this is the 5-minute one. Five-minute. Oh, I put it at the bottom. All right. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute. Now remember, this zone, right? This zone right here, this it didn't touch the 15-minute BISI yet. So that's why sometimes you gotta zoom in and look, it didn't touch it, right? It didn't touch it. So you want to be patient. So right now, it's respecting bearish things right now. But look at these relative highs up here. Look at these relative highs right here. This shit is too sweet. And this is all-time highs, right? So remember, the market loves to manipulate. If it really want to go higher, remember, the power of 3 is going to consolidate, manipulate. So it's going to consolidate, right? Then at a time when it's ready to go, it's going to manipulate lower and then use this zone, supposed to be old support turn to new resistance, right? It's going to hit this and then break through it and then go back to where it want to go, right? The power of 3, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So now look, we got our first touch into that 15-minute. We got our first touch into that 15-minute fair value gap, right? But it's right before market open. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, if this will be a good long for me, because think about it. A lot of people not even going long. People going long only if you see this fair value, only if you understand what I just drew, which is this 15-minute, which is this 15-minute bullish order block, coupled with the 15-minute fair value gap, and coupled underneath, it got the breakaway underneath as the 5-minute, right? And then what happens if it close? If it close above here, we have a breaker. We have a low, high, lower low in an area where we're expecting it to bounce from, and then high, coupled with the order block on the way up, right? But you don't want to anticipate price. And I got buddy on pause. I'm tripping. But you don't want to anticipate price. Like, you see how it's doing what we wanted to do? So now I'm expecting a order block, right? Bam. You see how it's, but you don't want to just get in, right? You want to find a good entry, right? And ain't no rush. It's Monday. Let's see.
I think I still have the fib settings from when I used to trade that way.
Hey, and y'all can write into the chat. Now, y'all can write into the chat if y'all want to. Any questions? Y'all can write into the chat.
And then I have my fib low. Optimal trade entry levels. Those were the good days.
Hey, if you're listening in, can you hear Buddy? Can you hear Buddy in the background? Just write yes if you hear Buddy in the background.
Starting out, it's good stuff.
Because it's some good stuff. He my mentor. So you see how he's doing exactly. You see how he's doing exactly what we were talking about. So now you're waiting on a pullback because it's 9:30. But now look, you're waiting on a pullback. You got everything weak, bro. I literally just walked it down. But it's because you got to be patient. But you could have got in here.
So
but
opening bell in about 5 seconds.
He late. The opening bell is right now. It's already 9:30. You know, on YouTube, it's like a little bit delayed. Bam,
so
TP.
Early, I wanted the buy to be tagged before 9:30.
So
we didn't get that.
We could have took the trade, but so now look, we could have took the trade, right? I could have took the trade because this is what I mean by you can take anticipating trades when you're expecting something, and if it's showing you stuff, because sometimes we know it's not going to give us the perfect opportunity to get in. Like sometimes it's not going to pull back. But that's why I don't feel bad. Remember, ICT, right? This is what ICT said. You know you're good, like you know you're getting good when you can see plays and not take them. Just like right now. Right? So the fact that we can see these plays happening, that's key. We can see them. Now we gotta learn, we gotta start getting into the plays. Right? But it takes time. So all-time highs is swept again. So now,
fair value gap that we highlighted in gray. Don't want to see that get used as resistance. I want to see us get above it, use it as an inversion level.
Which one are you talking about?
Open, trade down.
Oh, right here.
Fail to reach the low of it.
He's talking about this right here.
And then it rallies.
He's expecting this zone right here to get as a breakaway. So you see how it's coming all the way?
We didn't care for anything going short. Wasn't looking for sell side. Wasn't looking for any.
He's expecting this zone right here
below us
to get left open as a breakaway.
Side. So now that has been tagged, let's go ahead and clear our canvas.
So remember the breaker.
We're gonna watch the opening
low,
range.
high, lower, low, higher, high. Now look, let me raise this zone right here.
Switch this.
The highest point of the breaker is what? It is in here. Okay.
And
now.
That was just way too juicy.
Yeah, that shit was
shorting anything in here with this still intact.
Okay, right here.
You're asking.
Now, you can go long here. Because why? It tapped literally right into the breaker. Remember breaker? Low, high,
got out the way.
Lower, low, higher, high.
Some key levels.
Look at that motherfucker. Ooh, that's been running.
Previous week's highs and lows for the last 3 weeks. Gotta have that on your chart. We have previous week's high right here. That could be used throughout the entire week for up to 3 weeks. So you don't want to have that on your chart. Weekly high. We have our current new week opening gap all the way down here. I'm not going to put that on my chart. I'm trying to keep it clean. But should Nasdaq trade down?
I've been good money. Look at the risk reward on that bit. If you put your stop right here, you've been risking, look, 6 points.
Current new day opening.
To take the high, 30, TP.
And previous days, highs and lows for the last 3 days. Yep, one.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I be getting happy just the fact that I know this shit. Like, that's where I be getting happy. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Where's it at?
Because a lot of people don't know really, like, what they're supposed to be looking for.
And lastly, I'll go ahead and get cost encroachment of this wick. If Nasdaq is bullish, we should stay in the upper half of that. So this is something I'll be watching on the lower time frame.
So you ever said, if Nasdaq is bullish, we're supposed to stay in the upper half of the fair value gaps. If we're bullish, you turn them down right here.
At 21,834.
So now look, if we're bullish, right, you're expecting high. So let's just say this was a zone, right? Fair value gap. Now you're allowing all candlesticks to close in the upper half, right? But you don't want no candlestick closes underneath this zone, right? Because there's a upper level. So remember, every fair value gap, every gap, there's a upper level and there's a lower level, right? And in between, it's equilibrium, which is the 50% range, right? So if you're bullish, you don't want to see candlestick closes underneath here. Because now that's not bullish. That's kind of, it's showing signs of bearishness, right? And that's why this breakaway gap right here is essential, because if it leaves this breakaway gap here open, that's showing it's super bullish, right? It's showing it's super bullish because why? It's leaving breakaway gaps and it's only trading in the upper half of fair value gaps, not touching the lower half, showing that we're still bullish, right? Now, once you start closing the lower halves and shit like that, start coming down here, now it's like, okay, hold on, maybe we're not as bullish as I thought we was, right? So just be mindful of that.
All right, so now I'm dropping to more of a neutral bias. We just cleared out all the buy stocks here. So what I'm watching to see is, does Nasdaq want to work lower? Because we are in a deep premium. So if we turn on regular trading hours.
So if I know what premium is, if you know what the premium and discount is, right? Yo, I actually paid money to be in this nigga's Discord. You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas actually getting, like, you know, a lot of free game. So now look, it's a premium and discount, right? Now, if you find your fib, right, and you draw from the swing low way down here, right, just the regular low all the way up here. So remember, any range you're looking at, there's a 50% range, which is equilibrium. So if you use your fib, you draw from the highest high to the lowest low over here, where these double lows are. The yellow line is equilibrium. Now, above here, that's premium. Underneath is the discount, right? So premium means it's expensive. It's already way up here. Discount means what? It's a discount. So it's all about your risk to rewards, right? So if right now, if we're above equilibrium, we're in the premium, right? If we're above equilibrium, we're in the premium, which means we're expensive, which means we at all-time highs. Like, how much higher can it go, right? So if you're long, your best plays is going to be underneath equilibrium. I mean, in the discount, because you're going long, right? You want to get it in a discount. Now, if you're short, which where I want to be, right? If you're short, you want to take your trades in the premium, because why? Your risk to reward is going to be so much greater. You know what I'm saying? So that's the premium and discount. Let's zoom back in the motherfucker. So you see right now, it's still holding. This fair value gap, this breaker, let me draw it up. I should be having these shits notated. You know, I'm just getting familiar with this YouTube and stuff like that. So be mindful. Breaker. I gotta put it at the top so you can see it. Top in the center. Breaker. At the breaker. Well, you see, it's already mitigated. Remember, mitigation means it's already got tapped into. And then look, it tapped into and it took the highs, right? So this breaker right here may be not as strong because why? It already did what it needed to do already. That's why my mentor was like, he got neutral bias right now because it already took the highs.
This is our opening range gap. So what I'm watching to see is, does Nasdaq have the willingness to trade to consequent encroachment, or at least the lower quadrant of our opening range gap? Because everything right now is expensive.
Bam, opening range gap. That's how you know I be studying. I can just pause with this shit and show you. Now, opening range gap. So now you want to go to your sessions and go to regular trading hours. So now you see how it's just a big ass gap. You see that? It's just a big ass gap. There's no price action in here, right? So this is your opening range gap. So if you draw from the close, which is down here, to the open of this bullish candle, right here, this whole zone right here is your opening range gap, right? Let me notate it right quick. Is your opening range gap. Now, they say it's 70% chance likely to get to equilibrium of that gap, right? Hold on. keep doing it. Fuck it. So, but the fact that, remember, we're extremely bullish. You want to wait for it to give you signs that it wants to go back here. But you see, oh shit, that breaker looked like it worked. Hold on, let me go back to regular trade now. Let's see that motherfucker. Ooh, that bit worked. Look at that bit. Biggity. Boom. Ran. But because we're bullish, that's why it's working, because we're bullish. But if it wasn't bullish, trust me, when it did this first mitigation right here, when it tapped into it, when it closed above breaker, no low high, lower high, came back into it, tapped the breaker, it took TP. It's supposed to be over. But the fact that we already at all-time highs, right, it's still targeting all-time high. Remember, this is the Nasdaq. This is the Nasdaq. It's tech companies. Tech companies are booming right now. So it's just to the races. Look at that shit. You could have caught that plate twice. From the original, TP got out. You would wait for it to come back again. This was this second touch was like a lower probability touch. Because why? It was already unmitigated. But it was more on a higher probability side, because why? We're bullish. And remember, we already expecting it to bounce here. Because why? It just did the first bounce. This is the second bounce. Remember, it starts to get weaker after the third, fourth bounce. That's when it starts breaking through. But remember, once it tapped, yes, I was thinking for it to break through a little bit, but look what it showed me. It tapped it, and look what happened. Tapped it, got right up out of there in the area where you're expecting it to bounce from. So price action is always going to show you if you're wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Leaving a fair value gap right there, market sugar shift, like you can just keep going long. This shit's crazy. But I don't like buying longs in the premium. I don't do that. I trade ICT with it. ICT don't do that.
Chart. This buy side is going to be too smooth with these two highs on the wicks. We just ran that out. Trade into the first fair value gap.
Hey, if y'all getting some game, man, please like and comment, please. You're getting some good game, like and comment.
Level to take us into that upper quadrant of our new week. No. Slow down, Tremaine. Our upper quadrant of the opening range gap. I prefer for it to be used as an inversion level.
Appreciate the like, my boy. Appreciate the like. Man, come on, it's 4 y'all boys in here. Just like it. Just like that motherfucker. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. But it's only because I'm saying I like it because it shows YouTube that my content is like valuable. You know what I'm saying? So they'll like share it out some more type shit. But this is what it is.
Are you profitable? Yes.
But remember, if I ain't giving you no game, don't like it. if you ain't learning nothing, don't like it.
Let me see what else we got. Can you confirm SMT? I'm not even looking at ES really.
So SMT, so
pulled up, but I'm really just focused.
Do y'all know what SMTs is?
So we're beneath the first fair value gap.
Do you guys? Oh, I forgot about the first presented fair value gap. Oh shit!
And again, this can all change with our news at.
Remember, there's news at 9:45 also.
I want to see if we close beneath it. Next candle open. Do we trade up and respect the lower half of the first fair value gap? Meaning, do we stay in the lower half of it? If we do that, to me, that signs of bearishness.
Hold on, 9:30. So the first presented fair value gap.
Wick, trade up. So
the first presented fair value gap is just like what it says. It's the first presented fair value gap. That's after 9:30, right? So where's 9:30? All right, Okay, this 9:30, right? So 9:30, 9:31, 9:32, 9:33. There's no fair value gap. There's no fair value gap right here. Boom, the first fair value gap right here. So this is the first presented fair value gap. First presented fair value gap. Extend that big. Maybe extend that motherfucker. And this is a PD rate that you want to notate and have on your chart because price will bounce and do a lot of shit off this zone right here. So it's important for it to go with your bias. So I'm gonna leave it red. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see that motherfucker. Remember, it's about to be news right now. So this breaker is still holding. Yes, we got a 15-minute. We got a 15-minute bullish fair value gap underneath. We got a 5-minute bullish fair value gap underneath also. So remember, but we just swept. Right? We just swept higher time frame. So You want to wait for price action to give you indications that it's ready to go lower, right? You don't want to just anticipate it. You want to be patient. Don't be in a rush to blow your money. That boy say I'm long. Yeah. Long looks straight. Longs look straight. Yeah, longs look straight. You already know longs look straight. It's just make sure your your stop loss tight, because look, it's all about where's your stop loss. That's what it's really about. Because okay, longs look good, but where your stop loss at? Because that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's the key. Because you could put your stop loss right here below this low right here, because this is a new order block right here. So we got a close right here and an aggressive displacement, right? So now it's back into this order block right here, this bullish order block right here, right? Yes, it came real close, right? But until they take this low right here at 21,897, this order block right here is still valid, right? So if you in long, I would just say put your stop right there, because that's the nearest order block. Because if not, you got to put your stop down here at 80, unless you want to do that. But that's too far. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it is long. So I say, just to be nice, you put your stop right there at 902, and you could be Gucci. Because hopefully this 1% fair value gap, we break above it, right? And then we can start holding that bitch as support, and then just take and then just to keep taking longs. Keep taking long until it show you otherwise. It's bouncing right here. So I'm saying, but it could be waiting on news. Oh shit, this was the news right here. So this is the news right here. Them longs might be good though. So like right now, I'm just tape reading. You know what I'm saying? I only want to take high quality trades right now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the year, I don't want to give back my profits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to focus on becoming a good trader and trading less. Trading less is how you become a good trader also. Not just trading more. Let me put buddy back on. Remember, any questions, anything you need help with, just put them into the comment and then I answer it when I see it. But them longs look like it's looking good though. Because why? It's digging into this. If this is the order block, right? This is the order block. It's digging into it. That's what you want to see. It's digging into it and then it's displacing away. It's digging into it and displacing away. Showing that bearish candle should be holding as support. Like this bearish candle right here should hold as support to go higher. You know what I'm saying? So that's why them longs could look good. But just put your stop where it's supposed to go and just let that bitch float. Don't overthink it. Like what I be doing sometimes. I be overthinking. Trading me having overthinking like a motherfucker.
Wednesday we have FOMC 2 p.m. I might lower my risk on Wednesdays.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Session. The morning session,
some water right quick.
We have FOMC. Can be a little bit muddy. So Wednesday, I'll probably cut my risk by a few contracts. And then Thursday and Friday should be nice. But as far as today, we have no more news. It's just straight price action. I'm watching to see if we want to get beneath this first fair value gap.
So you already said.
Use it as resistance.
He's watching to see price action get beneath this 1% fair value gap.
Sell side.
Right? Because why?
So
all of these relative lows right here.
But Nasdaq has to show me that it's done making all-time highs.
You know what I'm saying? But like Louis just said, it has to show him. Right now, price is showing you that, bro, it's still.
Every time we form,
I need to do better after I make my money. I need to quit for the day. All right? Get your money and quit. Don't quit, though. Get your money, right? Do what you do. Get your money, bro. Win the trade, and then just watch it. Like, don't trade again. Because remember, the more you trade, the higher you bring your percentages to lose, bro. You know what I'm saying? So get that win. Like you said, you're probably struggling with that. So get that win and just watch the market. Get a win and then just watch it now. Okay, Bob. I got my entry. I got my win. Now I'm watching. Damn, where's what I get in at? And then act like you get like paper traded. But don't get in on your real money or on the prop firm, because that's how you. So I'm saying less trades is better, bro. Less trades is better. So now look. At first, it was trading underneath. Right here, right? It was trading underneath. Remember, if I'm bullish, I don't want to see price action on the lower half. But look what happens once it broke. Because news happened, boom. 8:45 news happened. Boom. It started coming above the first percent fair value gap. Now look what happened. It's only trading in the upper level. Right? That's a good sign. Now I'm waiting for so that's the order block. Bam. It created an order block. Let's see if price. So remember, the most sensitive part of the order block is here. This is the most sensitive part of the order block right here. So let's see what it do. It touched the top of it. Let's see what it do. I'm expecting it to dig in. I want to see how far can it go into the order block. So now, let's see. Mean threshold is 50% right here. So you don't want to see no candlestick closes underneath here, right? But damn, the rejection block is here. Shit, I didn't even see these. So, but this is it right here. So right here, bam. So you see how I whipped it? That's okay. You could allow it. You could allow that. But you don't want to see no candlestick closes below here. When you start seeing closes below here, now it's like, oh shit, I don't know. But see, that's good. It went down, it tested it. Like you wanted to test it. It went down, it tested it. Boom, got up out of there. That's good. Did it close below 50%? Not yet. Let's see. So now the next candle is testing it. Let's see what it do. The next candle is testing it. It's like 40 seconds. It's 40 seconds on this candle. Remember, you allow it to trade in the upper half, but not down here. Not down here. So that's a strong candle. It's a strong candle, but you want to wait. You want to wait. It's still 22 seconds left on this candle. That's what I mean about you want to know what you're looking at so you know how to manage it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you see that? That was good right there. That was good right there. You see why you see what happened when you wait? Let's say you would have got out on this business, and then you see his wait. You're like, God damn it! Now get out. If you was antsy, you should get out now. But look what's happened. Do you see any candlestick closes underneath here? No, it's not giving you a reason to get out. It's just scaring you. It's enticing you to get out because this is the order block, yes, but this is the rejection block because this is the low. So as long it just came to test it. Then it came up, closed still way up here, right? Still closed way up here above equilibrium. That's a good sign. Now you're just waiting on a fair value gap. The problem is it's stalling. I'm giving y'all boy too much game. I fought with you, fam. Giving game, nobody giving. What's your Discord? I turn it on YouTube every day, but my Discord is it's my Sanchez Casino Trade. Just follow me on Instagram, and then DM me on Instagram. It's Casino Trades. Ooh, look at that man! I've been studying, bro. It's because I've been studying, bro. We all could do that shit. It's Casino Trades. I be spelling Casino Trades wrong. Look at that bit. Yo, we walk that bitch down. I ain't gonna lie, I'll walk that motherfucker down, my boy. You can't, come on, man. Give me some likes. Give me some likes or something. Give your boy some likes or something. Come on now. Give your boy some likes or something. Give your boy some likes or something. I love this shit, bro. This is what I mean, like getting better. I just walked that bit down for y'all boy on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. And shit, you should have won the trade, right? Flex MGMT. You should be up right now, right? If you up, bro, get out. Except the highs. Just get out. I ain't gonna lie, you guys can stay in. Cause look, actually created this fair value gap right here. That shit may just keep running. Ooh, it was in your 400. Ooh, get out. So look, So now remember, in between two highs, it's a breaker. Hold on. Don't get out yet. In between two highs, it's a breaker. Don't get out yet. Hold on. So let me try right quick. Between two highs, it's a breaker. So this high right here. Boom. So now look. Oh, it's a fair value gap right here too. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that shit might keep running, my boy. No cap. It might keep running. But do what you do. Put your bruh. Do what you do. Get out. Do what you do. Get out. Secure, right? When it get back into, so look, let me put you on game. Get out, right? Now, in between two highs, high and a high, there's a breaker, right? So this is how you want to see if it's the right breaker. Once it comes down in here, right? If you see that shit staying here, like you draw it out. So it's up here, right? Now you see it in here. It's in here. This might be a good sign to get back in. Because why? If I'm bullish, you want to see the upper half of fair value gap get traded to, not the lower half. But if you see that bitch doing that and then come back down here and then do this, do not get in. Right? But matter of fact, you just said you need to work on. Matter of fact, you just said you need to work on. You said I need to do better after I make my money and I need to quit for the day. You know what? You made your money, you done. You done for the day. There's no point of you getting back in. There's no point. You made your cheese already. You made your cheese already. You good. Don't even trade no more. Now watch the price. Watch price. See, look at this fair value gap, right? Just watch price. Now, if I'm bullish, I don't want to see it come down here. I don't mind for trade, but remember, sometimes it has to come test. And it gotta come test this order block right here. The same order block right there was doing, it created a new one. It created a new one. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be patient. What's good, my yo?
Isn't this the cutest thing ever? Look at it.
Bro, I'm trading right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but look.
Hey, listen, my G. Come on, don't do that. I'm trading right now. I'm on live right now. Don't do that. I can't even do that right now. Sorry. I love you. Gotta go. Fuck wrong with this done. I'm nigga trading right now. Hey, fuck. Call me about some shit. Think about it. I'm trading to make the money so she can go spend it. She's out there spending right now while I'm over here trying to do. You just gotta love females, though. And you need females, man. So what just happened? It broke through this fair value gap. Cool. Remember, this is the order block. This is the new order block, right? This is the order block. This is the 1% fair value gap. Let me go back up. I'm tripping. I keep pausing my Discord, nigga. I'm tripping. I bet I keep talking. But yeah, y'all boy like how I done call that, you know, down that analysis.
We have to get beneath the first percentage fair value.
Analysis.
That's the criteria that I'm doing.
Analysis is crazy today.
Then higher highs for Nasdaq. And then as far as projections go, this low up to the highest high, which is here. Next draw for me, -2 standard deviation.
Now, deviation. So now look, this is when.
So if I was long anything in here or pre-market, if I was holding runners, this is how I would be taking partials. If I had like 3 micros left, taking one off here, taking one off here, taking one off here, and so forth, because again, we're at all-time highs.
How much you let bro go? I'm done.
ICT's busy rocking Robin's Cup. Supposedly, ICT's not even trading the Robin's Cup. Supposedly, in his Twitter space, he said, this is so controversial, but I love it. ICT said in his Twitter space that the Robin's Cup, breaking the record and all that, was just a hoax. Basically, he said that he advertised himself winning the Robin's Cup and purposely failing it so that people who resell his content and resell his concepts it's harder for those people to market his concepts because he failed in the Robins Cup. That's what he said in his Twitter space. Matter of fact, I think I have a clip. So I don't know. He might not even be touching the Robins Cup, but then at the same time,
damn, that bitch running.
I don't know. Who knows what that man is doing?
How much you pay, bro? Pay for what? How much I pay for what?
Let me see if I can find it.
Ooh, hey, come on, man. I gave up so much game.
Dang, I don't even realize how much I be tweeting.
Ooh, shit. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker. I ain't taking no, bro. If I was, this was supposed to be my trade. I ain't taking dog cause man, I was just like a bitch. Look at that shit. Oh my gosh. Look at the risk to reward on that bitch. But you could have caught it so many times. That's why I love the trading shit, man. I love the trading shit. Do Discord. Oh, bro, cheap though, bro. $50 a month. But what it was, bro, I be paying so many people for Discords, bro. So I get in Discord, they have to trade live. I need to see what they talking about. So they got to trade live. Once they trade live, I pay for their shit. Feel me? And then I learn their strategies, and now I try to incorporate it into my shit. Right? My dog sent me him before because he ICT. He's kind of like ICT, but he real more conservative. But he know a lot of shit, right? So I said, you know what? I was already in somebody in Discord, so I kept paying for their Discord, which they shit was $150, and then now I'm in this nigga shit. But now I get all the game from this nigga. I don't really need the other nigga like that no more because I already learned the concepts. So now I just stay paying him $50, and then I just stay everybody. And I just, because I already know the concepts, I already know what I gotta do. I just gotta get better at executing. I gotta get better at doing the thing, right? So he allows me the bias, the confidence to take the right plays and shit like that, and do a lot of things until I feel super confident to start just going on my own. But I'm usually on my own. Like I don't take his plays. Like only time I take his plays is when it's like, you see, he didn't take no plays. I was calling out everything. He didn't call out nothing. I'm calling the plays out, but it's because I know I'm more of an aggressive trader, right? So I know that. So what I do is I know the strategies. It's just the bias. So once you get your bias on like the direction where you want to go, you gotta learn how to read price action, right? So once you read price action, that's where the king is at. Just how I was walking y'all, I literally walked all of this down for y'all. Easy, like not easy, but because why? I know how to read price action. And that's what Buddy teach. His name is Tremaine Trades. Look at that shit running. But I'm about to be done though. I usually trade all the way to 11:30 though, but I already done did what I need to do. So I love this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all giving me a follow. Appreciate y'all giving a nigga a follow. Right now I got 155. So think about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to be done. I'm finished. I guess I'm gonna wait to the macro, but I feel like I did good enough on YouTube. Ain't gonna lie, a lot of time when I be going live, shit be rocking. Like I ain't even go live on YouTube. On Instagram. That's crazy. I ain't even go live on Instagram. But I'm out of here, man. Any Flex, you got any more questions right here if I get off? Like I said, I trade every day, right? From 9:30 to 12, and then I trade at night from 6:30 to 8:30 to Asia. So I usually be in my Discord. I be in my Discord all day long. So my Discord, that's where I could like put you on and teach you a lot of shit or whatever you need help with. And then when I trade live on YouTube and in the Discord, but the Discord kind of be trash. It be kind of like trash a little bit because a lot of people in there don't really like be trading like that. So it'd be mostly just me and like 4 or 5 other dudes. So now I'm switching everything to YouTube now. That's why I'm gonna put all of my content at, and on Instagram, and just me making money and shit like that. But yeah, man, so appreciate y'all tuning in. It was a great live. I'm ending early because, you know, it looked like it's gonna keep turning up, and I don't want to wait for a reversal. Yeah, man, just hit me on IG. Yeah, hit me on IG, and we go. I'll send the Discord. But yeah, man, catch y'all boys in the rebound. And the last thing, become cheat code. All work works. It's either working for you or it's working on you. Right? It's either working for you or it's working on you. So you gotta realize, okay, if it's not working, okay, damn, I mean it's working on me. So you have to learn how to, like, okay, I gotta change something. Like it needs to mold me. It's molding you into the great trader. So you gotta change up, do this different, do that different. You gotta do this, do that different. Because all work works. It's either working for you or it's working on you. Right now, you're not profitable. We're not profitable right now because the work is working on us. It's trying to make us change and do all that other shit to become better. Right? Then once we become better, now we can make it work for us. See what I'm saying? Catch y'all on the rebound. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get it.